The facade of affluence. In a polished suburb, a couple in their mid-50s lives a life that dazzles onlookers. Sleek European cars in the garage, tailored wardrobes, yacht club memberships, and charity gala appearances. Their home gleams among manicured lawns, their children attended elite schools, and their social calendar boasts lavish parties and exotic trips. To neighbors, they exude wealth, perhaps even a fortune. Yet the reality diverges sharply. Their income, modest, stemming from a university scheduling job, barely touches $65,000 annually, supplemented by a $20,000 yearly gift from one partner's well-off family. This lifestyle mimics that of households earning triple their means, sustained not by earnings, but by a steady stream of familial financial infusions, FFI, cash and favors flowing from parents to adult children. Far from masterful budgeting, this couple has never tracked expenses. Each year, their income and family gifts vanish into a whirlwind of spending, leaving no reserves. This reliance on FFI props up an illusion of prosperity, a pattern that ripples through both those who give and those who receive. The FFI. Pipeline providers of FFI often built their own wealth through thrift, living leanly while their fortunes grew. Yet, for their children or grandchildren, that discipline fades, replaced by a sense of obligation to soften life's edges. This generosity comes at a cost. Those who channel significant FFI tend to hold smaller nest eggs than peers of similar age and income who let their offspring stand independently. A clear trend emerges. The more financial support adult children receive, the less they save. The less they're given, the more they accumulate. Many FFI givers assume their grown children couldn't sustain an upscale lifestyle without assistance. As a result, a growing number of heirs project success: elegant homes, luxury cars, yacht club dues, and private tutors, while leaning on parental funds. Spending someone else's money proves far easier than earning it, fueling a polished but fragile existence. This phenomenon isn't uncommon. Over 40% of affluent Americans direct at least $20,000 annually to their adult children or grandchildren. Nearly half of those under 35 receive these boosts. Though the frequency drops with age, only about 1 in 5 in their late 40s or 50s still benefits. The support often arrives in bursts rather than a steady trickle. Think rare collectibles, vintage items, or one-time medical expenses like braces, covered by nearly half of wealthy parents. Looking forward, the ranks of millionaires are projected to grow rapidly over the next decade, outpacing the broader population by 5 to 7 times, with million-dollar estates expected to surge by 250%, totaling over $2 trillion in today's terms. Much of this wealth will flow early as living parents distribute funds to sidestep steep estate taxes, further amplifying FFI. The cost of dependence for the suburban couple. Private school tuition for their children wasn't a feat of financial wizardry. Family covered it, a practice echoed by 45% of millionaires with grandchildren. This legacy learning boost is routine, yet it underscores a deeper reliance. One partner's mother once upgraded their cramped living situation with cleaners, a house down payment, and mortgage support. Common moves among the wealthy, with 59% aiding home purchases and 17% covering mortgages, often as loans that morph into gifts. Stock handouts, cashed out for new cars rather than invested, keep their lifestyle humming. But when the family tap runs dry, their dreams of lake houses and global travel hinge on an inheritance that may evaporate without a shift in habits. This dependence exacts a toll. Adults awaiting the next FFI infusion rarely build lasting wealth, earmarking funds for flash, gadgets, trips, rather than foundations. Their $65,000 income mimics a $200,000 dual-earner lifestyle, while a truck-driving couple across town, earning the same through overtime, lives within clear limits. The illusion persists, but it's unsustainable. The exception and the rule, not all heirs falter. Children of the ultra-wealthy often turn industrious, doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, bolstered by education rather than idleness. Millionaires' offspring are 5 times more likely to attend medical school, 4 times for law. Yet even among high achievers, FFI can hinder. Across top professions, 50-year-olds receiving parental cash lag in net worth compared to peers without it. Accountants with gifts hold 57% of the wealth of those without. Lawyers, 62%. Entrepreneurs, 64%. Only teachers and professors defy this. Their thrift undeterred by infusions. Why the gap? Cash ignites spending, not saving. A home down payment locks recipients into costly areas, tethered to upkeep and status. A $10,000 antique gift might spark a cascade of matching luxuries. Partial. School fees leave parents scrambling for the rest. Receivers often blur their wealth with their parents, treating a $15,000 yearly gift like a $200,000 asset, inflating their self-image and spending. Non-receivers invest twice as much, borrowing for growth, not consumption, while teachers stash gifts as a rare model of restraint. Siblings, different paths. Consider two brothers from a frugal, self-made millionaire couple, each receiving $15,000 annually plus home-buying aid. 1. A history teacher earning $70,000 amasses $900,000, driving a modest car, living simply, investing every gift. The other, an ad agency owner earning $130,000, nets $600,000, leasing luxury vehicles, owning a grand home, and spending handouts. The parents hoped cash would foster independence. The teacher absorbed their grit, while the entrepreneur mirrored their generosity without the discipline. The next generation will inherit these lessons, one of thrift, the other of flash. The power of self-reliance. Handing out cash rarely builds hunters. Millionaires prioritize education. 80% deem it essential, far outranking home loans or mortgage aid. Equipping children with skills and autonomy, not cushions. Most millionaires received little from their own parents, proving self-reliance outstrips subsidies. Conversely, the weakest heirs often get the largest shares, propped up like fragile plants, while the strong need less. Coddling, writing essays, shielding shy children, breeds dependence, challenges, drilling skills, pushing effort, forge, resilience. Subsidized ventures versus earned triumphs, some live-padded dreams. A 38-year-old boutique owner, backed by wealthy parents with no loans or rent, earns $55,000 plus $65,000 in gifts, splurging on cars, jewelry, and clothes. Her success floats on their support, untested by risk. True founders stake their own resources, sharpened by struggle. By contrast, the founder of a copy chain built it with a modest co-signed loan, honing his edge through risk. A woman, rejecting her rich parents' aid after a divorce, leapt from teaching to real estate, outselling her past in months, now running a thriving firm, still opting for budget flights. Courage, not cash, drives such wins. The broader ripple FFI distorts beyond the household. The suburban couple touts private schools as essential, unaware their own bill was paid, nudging neighbors into overspending. A savvy newcomer saw through the hype, thriving without aid. The cycle perpetuates unless broken by education and grit, not gifts.